All right, back on Haddonfield, back here for another solo survivor round, and we're peeking out to see what's. All right, this house spawns a gen. It looks like every time. This gen has been in this house in every match we've had so far. This gen has been located here in the same location. So this looks like a pretty standard spawn point for a gen. All right, we heard a terror radius. It's not Legion or Ghostface that I can tell. Yeah, this is a weird little building, huh? I will say I'm trying to locate some totem spawns just for our circle of healing. We might have to take that off because right now we're not getting any. We're not getting any value out of it because we can't find totems. Steve, we can't find totems. Who is that killer? Oh, there's a totem. We just said we couldn't find totems. Steve. All right, let me heal you in the bushes here, Steve. Well. This is a terrible location. He's just going to snuff this out, right? Well, Steven, he is leaving that person slugged. I just heard the Cheryl yell. Is this a clown? Oh, now he's picking him up. What? I can't. I don't recognize the music. I mean, I do, but I can't place who this is. All right, let's go get them off the hook. Let's hope Steve stays on that gen. He did. You want to do it here? Yeah, we can do it here. Say we do not have to go to the Boon Totem. No sloppy butcher on this killer. All right, we have got to get a gen done on the other side, right? Trickster, that's who it is. And he's here. Oh, come on, really? Oh, it's Cheryl, get out my way! Great. I'm like, do I have a vault? Oh, come on! Oh, God. Again, we play killer. We swing. People get vaults on us all the time. We play Survivor. We're through the window and we get smacked. Oh, man. If we had just gotten through that window, I think we would have been okay. But, again, hit through the window. Dragon's Grip. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. So tapping gens is not necessarily the way to go. Well, every killer we played against today has either camped the hook or tunneled. Let's see if this is going to be a thing, as he's here and left the survivor to come camp the hook. Nice. All right, I guess we will do this. This will give us a chance to see how long the circle of healing takes when you're self-caring. It's basically self-care speed, I believe. Yeah, he's camping this hook too. Yeah, he's camping the hook. Wait, you just... Nice job, Jake. Nice job, Jake. If we die, that Jake is going to be the cause. Why he ran into the building where I was at, and he knew where I was at, I have no idea. See, that Cheryl is going back? And that's a terrible idea. That Trickster is going to camp that basement. And that Cheryl is not healthy, so... Maybe she pulled him out, but... Cheryl's dead now. Cheryl's dead. The Jake. Jake had borrowed time, which means he was camping the basement. I mean, even when you play solo, you just have to assume the killer is camped. The killer is camped. The killer was camping even before we got to this point. Yeah. Yeah, F you, buddy. Yeah, that was just not a good play by the Cheryl. I mean, she essentially hook traded to save the Jake, but one way or the other, one of them was going to be dead. She would have been better off sitting on a gen. If she had sat on a gen, I'm not saying we'd be out, but I'm saying we'd be in better shape than we are now. We know two of the gens, one of them's in the building. Where's the third gen? Is it behind us, maybe? Oh, Steve is dead. Yeah, where's the third gen that we have to do? And oh, yeah. So we mentioned this in an earlier match that you see how close to the wall we are. You see how close to the wall this is? This means I think they shrunk the map size. Or at least they reoriented it in a way that made it maybe longer and not as wide. Maybe more of a... They might have made it more like a rectangle instead of a square. Oh, wait, I'm the last person alive. Well, whoopsie. Maybe we should be looking for Hatch. We just lagged or staggered right there. So we couldn't find Hatch the last match we played. I think we're just going to commit to this. Yeah, I think we got it. Yep. We'll take it. We will take it. All right, so we pipped up. We got a lot of blood points. Man, we got a lot of blood points. And what was he running? Like I said, he was running Dragon's Grip. We weren't really expecting that. Brutal Strength, Call of Brine, Overcharge. I don't think we ever saw an Overcharge skill check. So any gen we got on wasn't one we had to worry about Overcharge with. Yeah, whatever other stuff. Longer main event. I think he only went in the main event once. And yeah, we were dumb enough to work on a gen there towards the end when we were the last survivor. Didn't realize everyone was dead at that point. He was, yeah, he kind of pseudo-camped at various points in that match, which Trickster's a killer you can do that with, but in the end, we get a narrow escape through the gates. We thankfully were by the right one. Hatch was on the other side of the map, and he must have checked that gate first, and he's a 4.4 killer. That a little bit of speed difference was probably enough to get us out. Solo escape through the gates, and the solo survivor experience on the new Haddonfield against Trickster.